Hi, this is Jeff at MACkite, and I'm here today to introduce to you a new helmet that were brought into MACkite called the Gath Surf Convertible Helmet. Now, I've been on the water for about 40 years, and just until recently, I started to wear a helmet, and this is the first helmet that I ever worn on the water. I've had 2 sessions on it, and I'd like to go over why would this be a good helmet for you. First of all, the choice to wear a helmet, we tell our customers, is kind of a personal one. Up until recently, I have not worn a helmet for various reasons, and I'm going to get into that here in a moment and why the Gath fits the bill for why I now will wear a helmet. Helmets previous to this kind of came with a larger profile, kind of felt bulky, would have pads that would absorb water. And I also felt that the added surface area could cause issues when I do wreck on the water to the neck and just add to the impact. Again, this is more of my personal bias and thought process, but up until recently, we've been seeing the sport of wing foiling emerge, and the thought of safety because of the foils that are underneath our boards can come in contact with your head, and it is part of the sport that there is a chance that that sharp foil could come in contact with your head. So the Gath Surf Convertible is not a new helmet. Gath's been making helmets for years, and it's been one of the #1 surf helmets. And recently you're getting to see more top athletes wearing helmets. And again, that's where I think it begins. When we start seeing people that are on the water like myself and others that ride a lot start wearing helmets, it kind of shifts something in your head to think, maybe this is a good idea. So let's dive into the Gath Surf Convertible Helmet. As you see with this helmet, very low profile. That is something that really swayed me to bring these into the shop and to now wear them in 2 sessions. They have a very good secure fit, not real bulky. It stays close to the head, and as you'll notice by the shape and design, it's a really low profile helmet, yet it's got a very protective plastic, abrasive resistant, impact resistant plastic. The inside, it has cushion and foam that does not absorb water, so you will not feel this helmet change when you're in the water by adding any weight. And this helmet, it also comes with the front of it, this soft portion here on the front. Again, it adds to that low profile, low surface resistance for impact. This one in particular, they call it the convertible because on the side, they have these earpieces that you can choose to take off if you'd like, and just pull them out or have them in. I'm choosing to keep them in. I believe that now that I've kind of made the shift to wearing a helmet, I would like to have that added protection to the ears, because not only do you make falls head first to the back, but also to the ear, and you can get water and a great amount of pressure shot up into your ears. The earpieces do come with a little vent, which is kind of great. So if you'd like to hear, you can turn it and open it so that you can hear. So there's just 2 ways. Obviously, it's not that quiet when you close the vent, but it does take a lot of that wind noise out, which I prefer. And I've ridden it both ways, and I do like them closed. It just gives you that feeling, kind of like those of you that ski. When you put your helmet on, you are aware of your surroundings, yet it kind of gives you that little quieter feel while you're riding. So again, that's a kind of a nice feature of this helmet. You can ride it with the earpiece or without the earpiece. When you buy the helmet, they do come in a small, medium, large, and extra large. I'm a medium. We would encourage you to look at the size chart. It gives you the parameters of the helmet. In order for the helmet to fit with the size range that is suggested, they come with 2 little pieces of foam that go on the inside of the helmet. So if you want a snugger fit, they have a thicker foam, and then if you'd like the lower range of the higher range of the fit, there's a thinner foam. So there's 2 pieces that go into the helmet to cover the range of the size that you order. I'll give you a quick peek here of what it looks like when it's on. Again, this little piece here, put that back on. Basically, you just put it in right here. You take these little pieces that hold the chin strap on, and they kind of snug right in there, right up against there. When I first got the helmet, I thought that this earpiece snapped in, and I couldn't figure out how it went into the helmet until I was like, I bet this little round piece here that comes to the chin strap has something to do with that. So again, this helmet fits nice and snug, not too tight. After I wore it for a few hours, I did not feel any extra pressure on the front, but it just felt very close to the head, very lightweight. Didn't feel like I was wearing a helmet. Now, obviously when you put a helmet on, I wear glasses when I wear a helmet, maybe ups the cool factor. But again, when we're talking about helmet, we're talking about safety. And when you're on a foil, a lot of things can happen very quickly that are out of your control. And so the helmet just gives you that extra security. So again, guys, right here, you're looking at the Gath Surf Convertible Helmet. It's the only one we stock. We sell it in black to keep the decisions easy for you. Again, that comes in a small, medium, large, and extra large. So if you're in the market thinking about wearing a helmet for the first time, I suggest the Gath Surf Convertible Helmet for its low profile, lightweight feel, and the falls that I've had, it did not feel like I was having any more impact than I normally would without a helmet. Again, this has been Jeff at MACkite. If you have any questions, send us an email, send us a chat, give us a call, and we'll help you with your next helmet purchase. Enjoy the stow.